How are we feeling? I just want to start off with that. How are we feeling today? If you guys didn't know, the Sacramento Kings made a big trade. They traded Tyrese Haliburton, Buddy Hield, Tristan Thompson to the Indiana Pacers for Domantas Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, and Mr. Justin Holiday, and a couple draft picks, future draft picks. What is going on, everybody? Sacktown Pete back at it again. I've been thinking through this trade. I wanted to sit on it. Was in my emotions, in my feels when it broke news earlier today. And the more I think about it, the more I'm just dissecting on why this trade may not make sense or why it does make sense. I could see it from both perspectives. Tyrese Haliburton, it's crazy to see that he's played his last game the other night and he's no longer with the Sacramento Kings and no longer in the Kings uniform. Domantas Sabonis is a two-time NBA All-Star caliber player. He's a proven star in this league, and he's only 25 years old. I'm okay with this trade, and let me explain why I'm okay with this trade. The Sacramento Kings currently don't have any NBA All-Stars on their current roster. Yes, you can argue the fact that Tyrese Haliburton may be better than De'Aaron Fox, or he may be the best guard in the cornerstone that you build your team around with. And one day, he's ascending in his year 2, and one day he will ultimately become an NBA All-Star. I feel like in order to get a star talent caliber player, you got to give up talent. And the fact that the last couple of weeks of rumors about teams coming out and saying that they don't want De'Aaron Fox, they made it clear that they don't want De'Aaron Fox, and this just shows you that Tyrese Haliburton was probably the asset that you can move into getting into a bigger piece like a Sabonis. And I feel like as much as Tyrese Haliburton will be missed, as much as it stings, I've seen all the tweets, I've seen all your guys' DMs, I've seen your guys' tagging me on Twitter. I get it. I understand. I'm with you guys. I get it. I never thought we would be the team to trade Tyrese Haliburton, but it happened, and it just didn't happen for a random scraps and metals player or future draft picks. We got a legit big in Sabonis in return, who's only 25 years old. He's a two-time NBA All-Star. He's a beast down low in the paint in the middle. The Sacramento Kings traded for a star player today, guys. And that's all I'm going to say, because in the past, when's the last time the Sacramento Kings have acquired a star in a trade? When's the last time the Sacramento Kings have had an all-star caliber player? It's been a while. Yes, DeMarcus Cousins was the last all-star caliber player the Kings had on their roster. The narrative, I'm excited for the narrative to change, because the narrative has always been, most of my life growing up as a Kings fan, the narrative has always been the Kings can't trade for a star. Nobody wants to come to Sacramento. Well, shit, you know what? Today, that narrative has ended. That narrative has changed. Monte McNair has changed that narrative. The Sacramento Kings today acquired a star, and he is a Sacramento King, and that is Sabonis. So it's got me excited. I'm glad the narrative is over and out of the way. It's been changed. It's been destroyed, that narrative. Monte McNair destroyed that narrative today. Now, what does this mean for the team moving forward? Sabonis is not a 2-year rental. Domantas Sabonis, I've seen some of the hate that he's going to leave. We're still going to be awful, Pete. He's going to leave in 2 years. Listen, guys, Monte McNair didn't make this move for a 2-year rental of Sabonis. Domantas Sabonis is going to be a Sacramento King in the foreseeable future. He'll be here beyond 2 years. I have a hard time believing that he won't be here, because let's face it, if he is a 2-year rental, I would have never traded Haliburton for him. So this trade makes sense because you get a legit big in the paint, and the fact that you add a all-star caliber player next to De'Aaron Fox, who's in his 5th year. During De'Aaron Fox's 5th year, since we drafted De'Aaron Fox back in 2017, we've failed to surround him with an all-star caliber talent. And now the fact that we finally done that today, yes, we gave up Haliburton to get that. But you know what? At the same time, uh, if I'm Fox, I'm happy. I'm happy the fact that, hey, this is just the front office saying that we want to surround you with talent. We gave you the max extension last summer, and we want to continue to surround you with talent, with the all-star talent, and build around you. You know, De'Aaron Fox's name has been in the rumor mill the last, couple months. And today, Monty McNair's staff have made it clear that they want to build this thing around De'Aaron Fox. They want to surround him with talent. And Sabonis is a good starting piece to have, and you still have Davion Mitchell. This trade only means that Davion Mitchell is going to be the starter alongside De'Aaron Fox moving forward. And Davion Mitchell's ready. He's ready. He's ready to take that next step. He's ready to elevate. And I think we're all ready to see Davion Mitchell take the next step and elevate. Now the fact that Haliburton's gone. It's crazy because yesterday I was talking about the chemistry of Davion Mitchell and Tyrese Haliburton's chemistry and how they just mesh well with one another. That didn't really age well because obviously Haliburton's no longer with us now. So, but I'm a believer. I'm a believer in talent. Sabonis is legit good basketball player. Probably one of the best big men, probably a top 5 big in the league right now currently. And he's scary because he's only 25 years old, but he helps the team a lot in the rebounding. He gives us star power. Somebody that we can throw the ball to in the paint. Somebody who can move the ball, who can facilitate. Somebody that you can run your offense through on the block. Somebody who's going to rebound the ball. We're one of the worst, terrible rebounding teams in the league. And the fact that Sabonis is averaging 10, 12 boards, can possibly get 14 boards. In the month of January, he's averaging like 25 and 14. Like, dude's a beast. I think a lot of fans don't understand how good of an underrated player Sabonis is. And the fact that he shouldn't be underrated because he is an two-time NBA All-Star, talent is there, man. The talent is great. I like Sabonis a lot. It may sting the fact that I didn't think that we would give up Haliburton to get a Sabonis, but the reality is that in order to get a talent like a Sabonis, you have to give up your talent, and this is what we did with Tyrese Haliburton. I want to thank Tyrese Haliburton for the last 2 years, man. It's been nothing but a pleasure and joy watching Tyrese Haliburton take that leap from his rookie year to year 2, and the other night, having 17 dimes, and to find out that he got traded. It's going to Indiana. So it's very unfortunate, but Tyrese Haliburton is going to be a hell of a basketball player moving forward, man. And I wish him nothing but the best. All respect to him, man. Great kid. I know everybody's in their feels because he's been part of the community in the city of Sacramento, doing a lot for the community, going to, Folsom High School football games and giving back. And clearly saying a couple weeks that, hey, I want to be part of this turnaround. I want to help turn this franchise around. Yes, I get it. And I was emotionally attached to Tyrese Haliburton as well. But at the same time, I think that anytime you can get a talent like a Sabonis, and if he's available, you got to take the risk and you got to take the move. And that's what Monty McNair did today. He rolled the dice. Monty McNair has been trying to get a star ever since he arrived. Even especially with this last offseason until this day, he's been trying to get a star. We've heard about the Ben Simmons. We've heard about the Dame Lillards. We've heard about Miles Turner. We've heard about the Sabonises. And finally, he got rewarded. He got Sabonis. And let's see where it goes. Give this a chance, guys, is what I'm saying. A lot could look different from now on to next year and to the seasons beyond. Maybe this is a good thing that has happened for the franchise moving forward. I think about not everybody wanting to have the Weber trade go through back in the day when Weber would trade for Chris Webber. Mitch Richmond was a fan favorite. A lot of fans hated that. Think about DeMarcus Cousins trade. We traded DeMarcus Cousins. We go 2 years later, we go on to have our best season in 13 years. I mean, a lot can happen in a year or two time frame is what I'm saying, guys. Even the Jason Williams to Mike Bibby trade. I know a lot of people hated that. I, for a fact, hated that. I was a big white chocolate. I was a big Jay Will guy. And Mike Bibby came. He did his thing. And we went the distance with Mike Bibby. So my point is, this potentially could be a Weber type of scenario where you acquire a bit like Sabonis, who's coming to a team that needs help, in reshaping their image. And, a couple more moves. get this thing going in the right direction. And I really do feel like it's going to be in the right direction because you have a De'Aaron Fox still on the roster. This trade should light a fire under his ass to play better and to be where he was last season. You have a Sabonis now who's a all-star big, somebody you can rely on play in the paint and put his back against the hoop and be a good all-around basketball player as well. You have a Davion Mitchell you're still in his rookie. He's a rookie. He's going to be in his rookie deal for a couple of years. And let's see what Monty McNair and staff do moving forward. I'm excited. I want to know your guys' thoughts. I want to hear your guys' thoughts about this. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. And moving forward, no doubt in my mind, Tyrese Haliburton will be missed by the city and all of our loyal fans. But at the same time, he's going to be fine. He's going to do really well. He's going to thrive in Indianapolis, and he's going to be a good basketball player. But Sabonis, man. The Kings did it, man. Monty McNair staff, they did it today. They were rewarded with the star, and they got their star in Sabonis. And let's build on this. Let's see how Sabonis looks like in the Kings uniform. Probably won't be available for tonight's game against the Wolves. There could be a good chance where he could be available tomorrow or even moving forward this week. We shall see. But I'm excited for Sabonis. I'm really excited about the Sabonis in the Kings uniform, in the black and purple. Put him with the Fox and a Davion Mitchell. And let's see where this goes moving forward. So with that being said, that's going to do it for me for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the post-game wrap later on tonight. You guys take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you guys later on the post-game wrap. Peace.